Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 5453 Southeast Clearbrook here in Hillsboro. We're located at the left side of the home, right next to the air conditioning unit. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Right off the bat here, it looks like we've got some standing water, a fair amount of it. You can see all the grease floating at the top of the pipe there. This is actually, the pipe here is completely full of water. This is a big problem. At the end here, I will recommend a repair there. I'll get it all mapped out. The line there is completely full of water, 3 inches of water there for about the first 15 feet or so. We have another significant belly here in the line. This one also looks like it's pretty much completely full of water as well. And the reason that is a problem is it's like hitting the bottom of a water slide. When you hit the pool, you come to a stop. All the debris, like this toilet paper here, it comes down the line and hits the water and it can't move. And with, consistent use, like a house gets, it can build up very easily and clog up the line. Another belly here. Unfortunately, here I'm out of camera cable. I'm going to go locate and see where it's at currently, but all the way out to this point, there was 5 or 6 really significant bellies in the line. All right, I went and located the camera head. We're near the end of the driveway where I paced it off by obviously doing paces, and we're roughly 25 feet or so short of the main lateral currently. And there is another cleanout up to the front of the house, so I should be able to get at least another 20 to 25 feet further than this point here. The thing that's troubling about this right now is that here at 110 feet, where I would expect the line to be very deep, the line is only 3 feet 8 inches right here. At that kind of depth, I don't even know if you could feasibly grade a line this long properly. So it's possible. We'll see once we get out further when I move to the other cleanout, but if the main lateral out in the street is really that shallow, I don't know if this line has a chance of being graded properly to not have bellies throughout it. It might have bellies just simply because the line is so shallow you can't get grade on it. So this is one of those situations where you might want to look into getting an ejector system installed so you can it's forcing all the water and debris out to the line rather than relying on a gravity-fed system. As you can see on the pipe walls, there's grease and stuff coating all the way up to the top of the line there. This thing has been filling up, and I mean it's kind of a backup waiting to happen. All right, so here at 110 feet, I have put a marking on the ground in the driveway. I was getting the camera head. It's kind of bouncing around between. It's right around 3 feet 10 inches deep. Is what I'm getting here. So it's marked with a white X, and this is right where a belly in the line does end there. Anyway, we should be able to scope about 20, 25 feet beyond that point once I move to a different cleanout. I'm going to do most of my markings once I push out through a different clean out. So far, once the line is drained out here, it's not, these bellies here aren't looking too bad. I actually had 2 sinks running in there. I forgot that I had 2 fixtures instead of 1 running. So that will obviously fill the line up much more than having 1. So we'll have another look at these bellies now that it's drained out. Well, this particular belly here has got about 1.5 inches of standing water in it. And a similar situation here with this belly, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of standing water. And this one here is more significant, where this is closer to about, once you get towards the beginning of this portion of the belly, there's about 2+ inches here. Right here at about 24 feet, this is where the other clean out ties in, so anyway, that's why I think we'll hopefully get another 24 feet beyond where my camera ran out of cable. And this is a belly here right off the bat. This one I will get mapped out right now. And looking down into the clean out, there's standing water in the clean out. And when I put it into right here, there's a sound that's made when a camera goes through solid water where there's no airspace above the water. It sounds like a suction brake. And that's what's going on here. This portion of the line right here has 3 inches of standing water in it, whether you have water running or not. And we do have some standing water here in the clean out. Kind of go back into the crawl space here real quick just to make sure it doesn't start inside there. Now the crawl space looks clear. Anyway, I'm going to start my markings right here at the clean out. This right here, I'm just at the base of the clean out right now, and there's about, I mean, this is probably only maybe 6 inches or so deep. So this belly here extends from basically the clean out to about 13 feet. I'm going to map this all out with white paint. Okay, this located right here, the depth here is so shallow my locator can't even give me an exact depth. So it's probably only about 6 inches deep. My locator starts functioning right around 10, 11 inches. All right, I have the whole belly here mapped out from the clean out to 13 feet. This is the most significant of all the bellies, as there's 3 inches of standing water there in a 3-inch pipe. It's totally full of water. Highly recommend a repair there. I recommend a repair on all the bellies. That's the worst of them all. And the line there, I mean, it's only about 6 inches deep. It's the same depth right at the clean out as it is all the way up to 13 feet. So it's just under the soil. If you can't get the line any deeper than that, it's probably going to require an ejector system be installed. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera up to the other clean out at the front left corner of the house. All right, we're up here at the front left corner of the house, just adjacent to the garage, and back there is where we started, and that major belly starts just about halfway back. Okay, I'm going to zero out right here and scope all the way out. I'm going to push kind of fast just to get past all the stuff we've already scoped. All right, just transitioned here at 92 feet from the second clean out over to, looks like 6-inch schedule 3034 PVC pipe. And I can actually see the main lateral wall there only about 4 feet or so beyond the camera. And all the PVC pipe here is looking good. It's all nice and clean. No bellies or anything like that. All right, I went ahead and located the camera head, and again, this is only about 3-4 feet from the main lateral. I located out in the street, and you can see the manhole. It's very, very close to it. You can see the main lateral wall from here. Anyway, right here at 110 feet out from the second clean out, in total the line's about 140 feet. We're around 135 feet out if you were coming from the rearmost clean out. At this point here, it is exactly 4 feet deep. I've called a couple of my trusted plumbing associates, and both of which think that this is not even feasible to grade the line properly all the way out to that distance. I mean, what you're talking about here, you actually would have to grade it out to where the transition point is at here at the PVC. So this is 91 feet plus 25 feet. So you've still got about 115 feet roughly of sewer pipe you'd have to grade at only, I mean, it's only about 3 feet, 10 inches deep right here. So I think the best way to go here, I would definitely refer this off to a plumber. Again, we have another huge belly here at the end of the line with not terribly long, but a lot of water. There's 2 inches or more of water there. It goes almost up to the top of the pipe. I think the best way to go would be to put an ejector system in. Otherwise, it would be you'd basically be installing a completely new sewer system here to probably even be able to try and get grade. I think the ejector is probably the way to go in this situation. I would definitely refer the video off to a plumber and kind of see what the best route to go here is. Just want to mention once again here, all the water you see here in the line is standing. None of it, we haven't had any water running in the house for probably 10 or 15 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera all the way out.